Hi, everybody. It's time for the daily update. Still in our current situation, I just want to lift up to you. There'll be no worship services the next 2 weeks at any of our churches, none in the March. We'll reevaluate for Palm Sunday, but we'll kind of have to see how that goes. We've been talking about spiritual practices, and I hope you've been able to work on those a little bit. And today I'm going to talk about study. Now, study is different than just reading the Bible. Study is trying to put those things that you read into some kind of context into your daily life, or at least into your spiritual well-being. And I would suggest that during these times when you have a chance to study, that you maybe get a little bit of routine going to do that. And I know studying sounds like, oh, don't want to do that. But anyway, even if you don't, the studying is something that helps you understand God's call in your life and God's direction in your life. I know since I become a pastor and sometime before that, I began to study the Bible more. It has opened up so much to me that it means so much more to me. There's so many things that I see that I hadn't seen before. And so that's something that I would encourage you to do, along with your meditation, along with some memorization, just to keep familiar with things, along with some prayer and all those kind of things. We're going to talk about more things next week about your spiritual practices. And to get this started, I'm not going to give you a Bible verse today. I'm going to give you a couple of questions. Now remember, I'm going to give you these questions. If you know the answer, you can put them in the comment section underneath, or if you can look them up, or however you want to do that, feel free. Don't Google them. Get into your scripture a little bit. Well, Google them if you want to. That's still getting into some of the word. I'm not making a lot of rules at this point. Also, here's something that you can do via social media. Maybe start a little tag team game with some people you know. Come up with a question that you can ask, send it to them in your messenger, your email, or on Facebook, whatever it is, and see if they can reply. And if they reply, they can come up with a message and send to you. You might be surprised what you learn from the scriptures during this time. And as people bounce back, you find out what's kind of maybe some important things to them too. Okay, here's your questions for today. What city was Jonah going to that God had sent him to when he became entangled with the whale? Okay. The second question is, who was king when David slew Goliath? Okay, that's your questions for today. You can dig through your scriptures and find them. I will give you a hint. That's both in the Old Testament, and that I'm looking forward to seeing you again. A couple more reminders. Tomorrow morning sometime, I am going to upload both the sermon and a little worship time for everybody. And also I'm going to upload a children's time that they can share in. If they share in the children's time, moms, dads, there's a little activity goes with it you might have to help them with. But anyway, we're going to keep doing that. Remember the questions. What city was Jonah headed to when he encountered the whale? And who was king, or who was the leader when David slew Goliath? Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing your answers. Pop me a question and I'll see if I can figure it out. And if you want to look deep into the scriptures, do that. I'll have some time to look at them. Hope to see you soon. If we don't, many blessings. Watch out for yourself and for each other the best you can. Remember that God is with us through this thing, that his peace and mercy is still a part of our daily lives, regardless of what we go through in this world, and that essentially that's the thing that he has that the world cannot give us. Blessings. See you on Monday.